What is up, everybody? What is up? Who we got? We got Venom in the house. What's up, man? I'm a Jeep guy. How you doing? I'm still thinking the cast members so far announced. You're still thinking about the cast of Doomsday? Yeah, I can't believe it either. What a crazy time to get Doomsday news, you know? I had no expectation of anything Marvel yesterday. Halloween Horror Nights 2025. 2025 has begun. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. By the way, I said this yesterday. I was supposed to go live on the main channel, but I forgot to change the setting of like what channel it goes live on. So I apologize. I meant to do the main channel. Man, I wish I broadcasted the Dodger game today. Just the way things worked out for me today, I couldn't do it. But my goal is I hope to do game 2. I don't know if they play tomorrow? If they play tomorrow, I can't do it because I'll be at Disney. Let me see. What a Dodger game, man. The freaking Dodgers are nasty this year. They're just nasty. All right. Yeah, Dodgers, 7 o'clock. So I cannot do it. I guess it'll be one of those things I just got to do it when I have time. Because tomorrow is Season of the Force. And no matter what, I want to catch whatever the Skywalker projections are. I really want to see them. That's a priority for me. What's up, KJ? Giant Peter Show, Cosmic Rewind, round 2 tomorrow. I love it. That ride is so good. It's just so good. Let's freaking go. What's up, Michelada? Let's go, Dodgers. Dude, the Dodgers, man. The Dodgers. Did I have it? I think look at this. Look at this. Let me bring it up. I think I got it right here. Where are we at?
Here's the 3-2. Shohei hits this one to left.
Just can't beat it. Can't beat it. Look at Shohei. That Tom Hanks? What? Wow. Dude. Whoever paid all that money to go to opening day, super worth it, man. A lot of home runs, clutch pitching, you know. It got down to the wire with this game. It ended 5-4, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they loaded the bases in the 9th inning. It was like, what the hell's going on? What's up, Sheesh? Eric Patterson. What's up, man? What's up, Eric? John Booze, Fire. HHN time. Ain't that the truth? What's up, AB? So calorific. Bonfire. Let's go. We live streaming the Dodgers. Yeah, I want to. That's my goal. I can't tomorrow. But I bought the Dodger package so I could watch the games and we'll broadcast it. Like, I'll do it. I just wish I could today. It's such a fail. I'm just chilling. Me too, man. 3 bonfires in a row. We're back. We're so back. No, I got time to sleep. I slept pretty good. I'm usually in like the 7-hour range. Like, I don't really sleep more than that. What's up, Gina? Joanna, what's up? What's up, Trav? Let the HHN speculation. Oh yeah, we talking horror nights. We talking a lot of horror nights. It's gonna get very interesting. What's up, Josh? Just got a reservation for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. We're gonna have really good weather. I was expecting it to just be hot, but it's gonna be nice weather. Shockingly nice weather. All right. What's up, Brian? Primus Tour goes on sale tomorrow. Are they coming to California? Let me know. I was supposed to go to Disneyland tomorrow, but I changed my reservation. My body too damn tired. Hey, get that rest, man. Get that rest. They're playing at the Greek Theater. How much are those tickets? What's up, Dodger? Dodgers win. Mondo, do I have an I love LA? I know I love LA. I gotta get that drop. Every time we win. What's up, Drew? Let's go, Dodgers! Dude. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Let me see if I could go to the Dodgers. Where are they at? Look at that. Look at that beauty. 2024. Oh. They're sponsored by Daiso. Daiso's involved with the Dodgers. Wow. Dude, every brand, every marketing, they all want to be part of this Dodger run, man. I forgot what it was, like a podcast I was listening to where they were talking about how everybody, they're doing whatever they can to just get in Dodger Stadium. They're just going all out, paying the big bucks. Everybody wants to be marketed in Dodger Stadium. Where is it? That 3-0 feeling? What's this? Dude, just home run. That Teoscar home run was the ridiculous one. Is it this one? No. It's where's Teoscar? Right here. This is the one that really changed things. It was like what's his name? Scooble? Was his Takir Scooble was the pitcher? He was like, the pitcher was doing good until this point. Like literally this point.
Big numbers last year for this guy, Teoscar Hernandez.
Woo!
He swings, sends one high in the air, deep to center field.
It's gone. That's gone, buddy. Don't even try. And they walk Mookie before. It was just the weirdest thing happened in that inning. Can they run it back? Dude, Dodgers are gonna go to the playoffs. I hope we back-to-back it, man. That's gonna be dirty. Did you see they released Express Pass and VIP tour info? I did see. I didn't look into it, but I did see. I didn't know about the VIP tour. Epic Universe is putting everything out now. Let me see. Yeah, Epic Universe is just dropping everything now. What's up, Junior? Let's go Yankees. Hey, Yankees won today. They get their rings tomorrow. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. Lucky Mondo, I barely get 6 hours. I don't even have kids. Damn. Hey, you got to pump those numbers up, KJ. You got to get a 7, man. What's up, Alexander? Bonfire, we live. Where do I start? Where do I start the conversation today? There's so many things. Let's start off. I don't even know who posted these things anymore. Was it Scott? I feel like it was Scott. Yes, it was Scott. So today, we'll go over some of this Epic Universe stuff. Why not? Today, Epic Universe dropped this face painting. I guess kind of like this is what you could get if you do it. This one looks good right here. That one is awesome. It's just like when we go to kind of like this stuff, like that is awesome, but this park is opening in May. You know what I mean? This is opening in May. How I don't know how the faces are gonna hold up. There's a lot of money. $45 for face makeup. If you get a transformation is what they're calling it, $169 for adults and $109 for children. See, that's pretty cool. First time seeing that. Okay. Wow. I didn't see this one. I Oh man. I don't know if I go to Epic Universe, I don't know if I would ever do this, but I feel like you'll look cool like to see people face painted. Uh this is not the one. It's not that's not the post I posted it. I'm pretty sure I posted it. Yeah. Right here. Look at this one. You okay, so it's gonna be May. It's gonna be May. In May, this park opens, and there's gonna be people transforming into a universal monster. But dude, that face paint, this like long sleeve thing, in 90 to 100-degree humidity ridden rainy ass day. I don't know how that's gonna hold up, man. It looks cool. I'm sure these makeup artists are super talented, but it's just the fact that in the sun and the heat, oh, I don't know. I don't know. But whatever. It's an option, right? It's an option. Um where who I'm just gonna go to Wall and Ball, and I'm pretty sure he's posted all this Epic Universe news. Where are we at? Where are we at? So we got this like How to Train Your Dragon poster. Look how freaking cool that is. That movie's gonna make so much money. Um, oh yeah, look at this one. Oh man, damn, they got a lot of pictures, more than I see. Oh, I've never seen this one. All right, damn, the background. Look at the shop's probably gonna be cool in there. Oh, I just noticed the lady over here. Wow. Okay. I just noticed that. Huh. All right, let's go to this VIP stuff. Where is it? Epic Universe Express passes during HHN is widely cheap. Really? Like, what rides have Express? I don't even know what has Express at Epic Universe. Well, I guess the range is you're looking at 135 to 175 for Express. That's reasonable. New theme park, new rides. I don't think that's that bad. Um, is confirmed of how many monsters will be walking around Dark Universe. I don't know. I don't know if there's a confirmation. I would only assume like Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Igor, Invisible Man was another one that I could have sworn people said. Maybe Werewolf? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know all these details. I'm not the media. I'm not. I ain't got no Epic Universe media. Um, Also, too, in Walt Disney World, they gave us like a sneak peek. They're doing a villain show. There's a villain show that's debuting on the 27th at Walt Disney World. Disney Villains. Unfairly Ever After. Look at the stage setup. Look at that. Look at that. In Disneyland, they just let Hyperion Theater rot. Yeah, obviously they spent some good money here. Um, this is gonna be cool. I don't know really how it's gonna be portrayed, but Disney they do wonderful shows. I watched Beauty and the Beast show, and I was like, I feel like I'm watching the movie. Like it literally felt like the movie. What do you think about rumors for Terrifier coming in HHN? I think Terrifier has a really strong chance. I really do. Um, I can't like pinpoint at something that like, oh, this is really why I think it's gonna come. It all kind of started when I think it was the actual David, no, Le Leon. I'm just blanking right now, but the person who does Terrifier, like he's the producer, I guess. He has mentioned himself that he would love for it to go to Horror Nights. So it's not out of the realm to hear Terrifier. To talk about Horror Nights, I don't know how many people are talking about it, but I feel like it should get more conversation just because it's coming to Peacock, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Man, we got a lot of stuff I could just talk Horror Nights this whole live stream. Are you guys cool if I just talk a lot of Horror Nights? It's not like Disney ain't got nothing going on right now at Disneyland. Food and wine, ain't nobody care. Terrifier better not be in that hot tent on H lot. Something in my heart says that tent that went up is Terrifier. I don't know what it is. I just feel the queue capacity is big over there. Where do you want to put such a big IP? Somewhere you could put a big ass line to it. And then you kind of take the crowd somewhere, it eats the crowd away from the event. What better place to do that than Curious George, So I don't know. I feel like the tent that went up could be Terrifier. I don't have nobody's told me nothing. I haven't heard from a little birdie or nothing. It's just like my gut instinct from like a logistics, All right, everybody, let's talk HHN. Give us all the HHN. Horror Nights, let's go. Everybody wants to talk Horror Nights. Mix in some Boysenberry. We're doing Boysenberry. Hopefully, just God forbid anything happens. Saturday, that's my goal. I hope to cover Boysenberry Festival on Saturday. We'll be vlogging it up. I don't know if I'll do everything there is to do, but we'll definitely be trying foods. Boysenberry Festival is really the food. That's what everybody cares about. So we're going to deliver. All right, let's talk some Horror Nights. Everybody wants to talk Horror Nights. Everybody's like, can we just get to Halloween already? So I haven't seen nobody really talk about this. I think his name was Horror Guy. That's like the only person that I've seen on X or just anywhere. Nobody's really talked about it. There's a show called Crystal Lake, and it's coming to Peacock. It's coming to Peacock. Anything that is going to be streamed on Peacock has an opportunity to come to Horror Nights, if you ask me. If you ask me. This is a big deal. This is a very, very big deal. Jason coming to Horror Nights? I think there's a chance. I really think there's a chance. First of all, this show is like the beginnings, It's not necessarily Jason in a mask and, his big old blade. I guess it's kind of like how he became Jason. That's his origin. I guess it's an origin story. But how do you put that in a HHN experience? I keep thinking a perfect setting for this is like Terror Tram. I'm thinking Terror Tram. That's what I'm thinking. So, Linda Cardellini is Miss Voorhees. I'm excited. I like Jason. I'm a big Jason fan. I was talking to Junior about it. We haven't had Jason in a very long time, so him coming back, I think people are down. Someone had Jason on their Orlando spec map. Wow. Why not Hollywood? Why can't Hollywood get Jason? What's up with that? The reason we don't talk about it because 99% no, it'll be bad. Just give us classic Jason. I'm not arguing with D'Angelo. Just give us classic Jason like they do with Halloween. Then we'll be happy campers. So that's the thing. I don't know if like the rights to Jason, do they have that for like original Jason? I don't know if they have the rights to that. This is kind of like more believable. You know what I mean? Because like, wasn't there this like big debacle of ownership of Jason? I don't know where that's at, but this coming to Peacock, I feel like it's right up the alley of something that could come to Horror Nights. And the fact that this is like all outside, what a better place than the Terror Tram, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. Could Jason come to Horror Nights? I think it'll be great if he comes back. Ain't nobody complaining. What were the images in Curious George location on the last spec map? Did one of those look like it could be Terrifier? Let's look at that. Good question. I haven't even looked myself in a very long time. Was it HHN 365? No, HNN Night is Nightmare? HN Nightmare. That's who it was. It was HN Nightmare. I always struggle to say that name. What was on the spec map? All right, this is Hollywood. So, right there. So, it's a beard, and whatever this is. There's no way any of this is. Damn. So I guess they didn't test the projections for Star Wars. They're saving them to tomorrow. I'm shocked. That is shocking. All right, let me ask everybody. What now that we're in March, about to be April, we're March 27th. How crazy is that? What do you guys think these are? Now that we've had more time to process things, we have a tent up finally. What do you think the beard thing is? I guess it's Christmas. And what do you think these kid toys are? Which is like a bunny, ABC, a six alphabet, dice alphabet. I don't know. Those two are Terrifier and Wyatt 6. Art the Clown dressed like Santa. The toy chest was early speculation for Megan, but that's gone away. You know, the tent, I don't know how accurate these dots are, but the tent that did go up today, the tent that went up today is this one. The one that's further in there. Could it be Terrifier, man? Wow. You know, I really haven't looked at this spec map since, like, was it January, February? No, December. But I thought a lot of people were trying to say Terrifier was up here, you know, the Santa Claus. Popcorn. Huh. Mommy. You know what's interesting about this map? You know what's interesting about it? This is going to lead on to my next conversation. I think the toys are FNAF. The story does involve dead children. Damn. Wow. You imagine that? They stick the most ridiculous, popular IPs ever in Curious George. They put FNAF and Terrifier in one area. It's just going to be stupid lines. It's going to be... Those mazes will constantly have 3-hour waits. Like, it doesn't matter how many times they tell people to keep moving. It doesn't matter. It's going to be 3-hour waits. The popcorn, I think, could be a version of Slaughter Cinema. Yeah, I know. That's the one from Florida, right? That was a Florida maze. If Terrifier is an H-Lot, I'll be spending most of my nights there to save on walking. You see, the thing about Terrifier, I feel like people are going to just keep doing it. They might be like, I don't really care about the other stuff. I just want to do Terrifier. There's going to be crazy people like that, man. Terrifier's fandom is nuts. You're thinking Krampus? Krampus? Wow, that would be nuts, dude. Krampus is it's up there on the list of like people like a maze that people would like for it to return. It's pretty high up there. People love Krampus. So what I was gonna say, hold on real quick. I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I'm glad you guys are here in this live stream, man. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know it's late. All right, we got a lot to talk about. So this happened today. As much as we saw the tent and, all the crazy updates that happened today, this one really sparked my bubble of like, I don't think a tent's going to go there. That was my first reaction. I don't know what kind of heavy duty work is happening here. Could it be something that just gets filled up right away? I don't know. Why are they working on the pipelines? Is it electricity? Is it water? Are they going to break more ground on that street? Like, what the hell is going on here? I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't think a maze is going to go here. And I asked people, a lot of people were kind of on the same page thinking the same thing. We had this right here. Murdy said there would be a tent at Mummy, but maybe it's not the same location, or maybe he was joking. Who was the one that, I think it was Albert, right? Was it Albert? Someone had that image. Yeah, right here. This is the one. My brother in Christ, John Murdy, confirmed Mummy was happening. They don't have to set up the tent immediately. And then Albert. We got Albert in the chat. So shout out to Albert. He never confirmed anything. He was asked about the Mummy queue, and all he said was, I'm designing it. Which is super vague. I have to admit. It is super... What the hell does that mean? He didn't even say yes. There's no confirmation. Murdy's always cryptic with the post. And this is it. I'm designing it. When I read I'm designing it, I assumed... I fall under the boat. I assumed he meant the mummy will be used, but construction says otherwise. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell the mummy, because if you look at this map, they got the mummy in like a weird ass spot where they put this dot. Like they put that's like the raptor paddock. Or not raptor paddock, the raptor encounter. You know what I mean? Mummy is up there. You see what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? I don't know. I have to say, I don't know what's happening. I'm in the unknown territory here. So, but it's all interesting. I'm gonna go on the route that they are not going to use mummy. And the reason why is because they're literally working on this gigantic hill, and the work that's being done is insane. Here's like a zoomed out photo. Look at all this work that's happening on this hill. What is this for? Like, they're just clearing out dirt at this point. We don't really know what it is. Oh, wild. I always enjoyed the behind mummy mazes. I never hated on it. We've had some bangers come there. We had Legends Collide, Killer Clowns, Last of Us, Dead Exposure for one weekend. What's up, Jonas? Can I say that hat is awesome? Is morphing. That was so corny, but I love it. Thank you, man. Power Rangers. Can you believe Power Rangers is getting rebooted by Disney? What the heck? What? I had to like read that twice when I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, huh. Disney rebooting Power Rangers, it's like this pick your poison battle. Disney hasn't been too hot. And does Disney choose somebody who's a legitimate fan of Power Rangers, has love for Power Rangers, knows the nostalgia, the lore, the feel that they want to go with? It's almost like I want to say no. Like, I doubt that Disney's going to be that good. Look at the storytelling that just went down with Snow White. And you would think Snow White is one of their most coveted stories that they will never fumble and mess up. And it was complete garbage. They just destroyed it. I walked out of the movie. I didn't even finish it. So the odds that they do a good Power Rangers, it's like very low. But I'm gonna stay confident and just keep the hope alive for Power Rangers, man. And my kid's 2 years old, so by the time he's like 5, hopefully Power Rangers is the thing again. I would love to buy my kid Power Ranger toys. Let me see. What's up, Jude? Where would they put that maxi? I'm so curious. Maybe Metro sets do come back. I'm gonna say no on the Metro sets. That's just how I feel. I feel like if Metro sets were coming, it would have got leaked. I feel like it would have got leaked. It would have got leaked. Like, people would know already. So that's how I feel about the Metro sets. One can dream. I know. This is why I say Metro sets is not off the table. I know. Trust me, dude. Trust me. I want to be just as joyful and good-spirited about the Metro sets coming back, but like, I just don't think so. Like, if Metro sets were coming back, like, say I'm the head of marketing for HHN, My first announcement, I already know what it's going to be. It's not even a house. My first announcement would literally be the Metro sets are coming back. People will lose their minds if that was an announcement. We don't even know what bases are coming back. Nobody cares. That would mean like we get 10 houses again. Remember that? We had 2019, was it 10? I think it was 10 houses. Oh, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. Metro sets next year. That's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing that too. What's up, Jess? I hope you are doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Always praying for you, Jess. You're so amazing. 5 fires for Jess, man. What's up, our Knott Adventure? Happy Boysenberry Festival Eve! Dude, let's go to Knott's. Let's go to Knott's. I think it's time we talk some Knott's Berry Farm. So, I brought this video up because I don't know what it was. It was just something I wanted to look at. I just wanted to look at it. Who here remembers Peerless Plunge? You know, very tragic incident happened and it disappeared. But before that, this ride was like one of my favorites. You got wet, had a big ass drop. It was fun. It was a fun ride. When I worked at Knott's, this ride would wreck people. Like, there was always so many hats and like clothes and there was just like people's stuff in the water always at Peerless Plunge. I just wanted to bring up a video. This is from HD Thrill Seeker 12 years ago. Wow, 12 years ago.
Oh, so close.
Look at that. It's crazy. It's crazy to see this. Where are we at? I want to see one fall. Damn, look at that ride. Oh, I forgot about that ride too. That ride was nuts, man. That ride right there was terrifying. It would just like hang you upside down in the water. I think water would shoot at you. Do we have like a front view? I want to see a front view. Yeah, he gets on it. Look at this view, man.
Oh man.
Look at that view. We don't get these views no more. Like from this angle. Obviously, if you go on the Sky Tower, but man, it's wild how Knott's hasn't changed that much, like at all.
Oh shit. Oh, and it's gotta be windy too. Ah!
Dude, look at the bridge. Anybody ever stood on that bridge? Dude, if you stood on that bridge, you got just as rocked as the people on the ride. I feel like the water hurt when it would hit you right here. Yeah, this ride was crazy. Wild.
Oh, and it's got to be windy too.
Racked. Oh, man. All right, let's talk some knots. I've seen a lot of posts come through from our Knott's adventure. Junior, good thing that ride isn't around anyway. Yeah, Junior would get drenched on that one. I stood on that bridge one time and never again. I didn't have a dry spot. Yeah, dude, that bridge would just wreck you. But it was fun. You were a little kid. You're like, just like, oh, I want to get wet. Yes, you would get completely soaked. Oh, all right. Let's go to our Knott's adventure. A lot of Boysenberry has arrived. Look at this mug, dude. I'm loving the whole 10-year anniversary. I freaking love it, man. They did a great. This is a home run for Knott's Berry Farm. I like that they're just putting it on so many things. Oh, I didn't know this came. Wow. Look how beautiful. Dude, Knott's, shout out to Knott's, man. They're bringing it back. They're bringing it back. It seems like this year they're trying to go the extra mile, and it's showing. This is beautiful. Big ass boysenberries everywhere. I don't know if this is like new or it's returning. Yeah, they did a outstanding job. That's awesome. What is this? Does it light up? Light up bell headband. It does light up. But this is what I wanted to go to. Most importantly, you're a Knott's fan. You have a Knott's pass. You got to follow our Knott's Adventure on Instagram. Follow them. Follow our Knott's Adventure. The merch is getting better. Those light up Snoopy ears are going to be a hot seller. I've never seen that. That's the first time I've seen that. Six Flags had a ride like that. Forgot what it was called. Six Flags had one too? I don't remember Six Flags version, but I definitely remember Knott's. Shout out to our Knott's Adventure. So entertainment-wise, this is all the stuff that's kicking off tomorrow. One of my priorities is to see the Great Bank robbery. I don't know if you're allowed to film it or not. Well, I'll find out tomorrow, or Saturday. But that's one of my priorities. And then our Knott's Preserved. I hope I could catch a show. I can't be at Knott's that long on Saturday, but I'll definitely try to catch that. But you're going to have Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies playing music. And then you have Bluegrass Duo while you're at Fireman Brigade. Boysenberry pie games, pie eating contest, cookie decorating. Old McDonald's barn tied up in knots. I forgot about that. Yes, I gotta cover that. I can't forget about this. The art. I definitely want to see the art. See what they came up with this year. Those artists they're so good. Every time at Knott's, they're really good. Obviously, food. Infinity food. Damn, look at the food. Jeez, it's like a freaking 150 items. But this kicks off tomorrow. I most likely will be there on Saturday. I don't think I'll be there because tomorrow's Season of the Force. And I really, really want to cover Season of the Force. I just, I hope I could do Space Mountain, first of all. I want to do Space Mountain because it's going to be Star Wars. And then projection show, Luke Skywalker, a Black Calf coffee. Oh, sounds so good right now. Might get those chicken bows. Really calling my name. I loved them last year. Oh, and a Wookiee cookie. What am I talking about? I got to get to it. Man, there's a lot of stuff I got to do at Disneyland. How about Knott's extended Boysenberry Festival before the event even starts? I know, that's true. Yeah, I got to talk about another thing since we're on a topic of Knott's. And There's no photo. I thought you had the sandwich. It must have been just your Instagram story. Uh, the There's like a beef sandwich that came back to Fireman Brigade. If you're a Knott's fan and you've had the meal plan, you know how good that thing used to be, and they took it away. Well, it has returned, and it has not returned to its greatness. I feel like at Fireman Brigade, Knott's is fighting inflation, and they keep getting worse product, if that makes sense. Worse meats, worse ingredients. There's just it's not what it used to be at Fireman Brigade. I don't eat at Fireman Brigade anymore. It's just one of those like I would prefer just to use my meal plan somewhere else. I'd rather go to Prop Shop Pizzeria, honestly. But yeah, Fireman Brigade has really gone downhill. Completely forgot about Hyperspace Mountain. Nah, man, you got to remember. It's one of the best things about Season of the Force. Did you hear TL's car is going to make an appearance Sunday at Citadel Outlet? I want nothing to do with Citadel Outlets, man. It's already crazy without a Dodger player going. But that's cool. That's cool to hear. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's not as good as it used to be. They're just overcooking the meat. It was like eating a shoe. Ew. Eating a shoe? That's the last thing I want to hear when we're talking about beef. Nasty. It's terrible. That's terrible. It's like eating a shoe. What the heck? Especially since Blue Light Tunnel in Space Mountain is fixed now. Yeah, it's gonna hit hard. It's gonna hit hard. The tri-tip sandwich. Yeah, I don't know if they're calling it tri-tip anymore. It's just a beef sandwich now. Maybe it's flank steak. Flank steak, yes, meal plan, but we do not recommend. Yeah, our Knott's Adventure had a chance to try it out. I trust our Knott's Adventure. She says it's not good. I believe it. I don't even want to get it. I'm not going to doubt her. Is that sandwich that showed the meat and bread and nothing else? Yup, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking. Let me show you. I have a picture of that sandwich in its greatness. I have a picture because, man, I'm trying not to cuss when I talk about it. It's like I want to cuss. Hold on. Hold your horses. I have a photo. I have a photo somewhere in here. Hold your horses. Man, Knott's don't do this either anymore. I don't think they do. God, I have so many good meal plans that just don't exist anymore. All right, I think I'm close. I'm pretty sure I'm close. Damn, look at this meal plan. Oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm just getting sad looking at all this food that don't exist at Knott's no more. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. I feel like I'm close. I just don't want to skip it. I found it. Oh my god. Damn, bruh. God damn, bruh. Dude, Knott's don't make stuff like this no more. That's what I'm going to call it. Knott's meal plans hit hard before 2019. That's gonna be my Oh my, y'all about to get hungry. Y'all about to get hungry right now. Hold on. Let me go to my Twitter. Let me go to my tweet. Tweet. You guys are about to get hungry. All right, here it is. This is what the sandwich used to look like. Always. It wasn't like somebody cherry picked this ridiculously good looking sandwich. They always look like this at Knott's Berry Farm Fireman Brigade. This is what they look like. Shoo! It's just not the same. It's not the same. Damn. I could like taste it. I know this is a long shot. Is there anybody in the chat that actually tried this? 2019 and before. This didn't come back. I don't think it came back at all after the pandemic. Pandemic just rocked Knott's. Dude, look at that. Look at that. And it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. Look at the next one. I posted look at that. That's what come on, man. That's what a meal plan used to look like. Now Fireman Brigade does like 1/4 chicken. Like, what the hell? 1/4? That's what it used to look like. Look how good this is. Damn, bruh. And then look, this was my all-time favorite Knott's food right here. It was at Wilderness Broiler over there by Pony Express. It was the spicy fried, I don't even know what to call it. The spicy ciabatta sandwich. I don't think it exists anymore. It definitely doesn't exist to this quality. This God, I'm trying not to cuss right now. This is so freaking good. This right here, I used to get that all the time. If I had one meal plan, I'm going to Wilderness Broiler every single time. Oh, I love this thing. And then I posted one more just to make everybody a little bit more hungry. The good old, who remembers these? Oh, I miss them. That was a meal plan. The tostada salads. I don't even know what to call this. Look at that. That was a meal plan back then. Steak, tostada salad meal plan. Knott's just ain't the same no more. It just ain't the same no more. Dude, that was so good. That was so good. I don't think Knott's does that no more. Oh man. They had it after the pandemic too, but they took it away last year. I don't feel like it was the same though. I don't feel like it was the same. I miss cantina breakfast. Me too. Oh man. I talked to I think it was Wilf at the time back then. They said that people just didn't get enough breakfast to keep justifying making breakfast. People just don't go to Knott's early in the morning. We got Johnny, 8 months. Thank you, Johnny. I totally forgot about this channel. Hope everyone is having a great day. Hey, thank you, man. It was my mistake. This 2 days in a row. I was supposed to go live on the main channel. When this live ends, I'm gonna switch it. So whenever I do go live, it'll just automatically go live on the main channel. I realized when I set up the live, I was like, Fire's live. What? I did it again. So sorry, everybody. You would get chicken and ribs for one meal plan. I remember that. I remember that. You know why? Because Knott's doesn't market that stuff. People, yeah, nobody knew. Nobody knew there was breakfast. I agree. I totally agree. Knott's marketing, it's not good. It's not good. And for a fact, they know that. Knott's knows that. It's crazy, crazy. I think that's it. I feel like I could keep going on and on, but for right now, that is it. That is it. I'll be back at Disneyland tomorrow covering all things Star Wars, so stay tuned for that. Everything goes well, I will be live streaming at night. We're going to be live streaming the projection show and the fireworks in Galaxy's Edge. So I will be live tomorrow, 8:30ish, somewhere in there. So if you guys want to tune in, we'll be live, I think, on the main channel. That's probably where I'll be live, but I'll let everybody know. So we'll be live tomorrow. We'll be vlogging tomorrow, and Saturday, Boysenberry Festival. So a lot of content to come, man. Damn, I'm gonna be busy this week. My gosh. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, joining on Five Fires Live. Hit the like button. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and let's have an awesome weekend. All right, smash the like button. Hit it. Hit the like button. Firing it down. Love y'all.